morning, welcome, or good afternoon, welcome to Friday's music lesson. And we're here in my music room again, and I've got my piano and I've got my instruments with me. And today we're going to learn something new. So we have been talking about tempo, about how fast, how slow things are. We've talked about dynamics, which is how loud and how soft things can be. But today we're going to learn something new, but I'm not going to tell you yet what it is just for a moment. I am going to play you something though on the piano that I'd like you to have a listen to. And I'm going to play the same piece of music, which is Novelle Bianche by Ludovico Arnaldi. And I'm going to play it to you in two different ways. And I want you to see if you can tell me, if you can spot what the difference is that I'm playing. Are you ready? So this is the first version. Here we go. Okay, so that was the very first play of it. Now I'm going to play it a different way, and I want you to be listening for the difference. You ready? Here we go. This is the second time. Okay, so did you hear a difference? Hopefully you did between those two things. So, would you like to tell me, what do you think was the difference between those? Let me hear them. Do you want to say it now? Okay, so lots of you are saying that you think that I'm playing it quicker the second time. Well, I'm not. I'm playing them at exactly the same speed, but it sounds like it's quicker because it's something to do with the notes that I'm playing. They're the same notes, but the first time I'm playing them, I'm holding them down and making them into long sounds like this. Okay, and the second time that I played it, I turned them into short notes. I still played at the same speed, but I made the sound short like this. Okay, so like that, so I played it short. So that's what we're learning today. We are learning about long sounds and short sounds. And I think last week, Miss Gardner asked you to be thinking of things that make long sounds and short sounds that you can hear around you. So let's warm up with a little game. I've brought along some school instruments and some home instruments and some made-up instruments. And I'm going to play them, and I want you to listen to when the sound stops. Okay, so I'm going to play an instrument. I might play it in a long way or a short way, but as soon as you hear that you can't hear the sound of the instrument any longer, put your hands on your head. Okay, you ready? Now I don't know if I can do that and play at the same time, so I'm trusting you to be listening really, really carefully. So let's start off with the tambourine. You ready? So I'm going to play it. Put your hands on your head as soon as the sound stops. Here we go. Okay, so you should have put your hands on as soon as it stopped. Here, let's try the next one. You ready? Oh, that was straight away, wasn't it? That was a very, very short sound. Let's try another instrument. Oh, how about this one? This is a triangle. Okay, remember, you're listening for when you can't hear the sound anymore. Here we go. Okay, so actually I only hit it once. So if you put your hand on straight away, you weren't right that time, but because the sound actually of a triangle goes on for a long time, it's a long sounding instrument. Okay, let's try that one again because that's tricky. So okay, now you might be a little bit different to me because you're further away or because I'm nearer to the sound. So, but yeah, a long sound. I can make it short. Okay, I have to make it short. I have to put my hand on it. So listen for this sound then. Okay, so that time it was really quick, wasn't it? And again. Okay, so I've stopped the sound from vibrating by putting my hand on that one. Oh, I've got a lovely instrument here. Oh, which is really good for making long sounds. So you ready? As soon as you can hear it finish, put your hands on your head, and it takes a long time. You ready? Here we go. This is a rainmaker. Oh, no. There. Okay, so that's the that has got a long sound. Can you make a? Oh, it's still going. Still going. Can you make a short sound with it? Yes, you can. Here we go. Okay, so I've just played it in a different way to make a short sound. And of course, bells. These are really good because you can do long sounds and short sounds with this one. Here we go. Is it going to be long or short? Oh, and I'm still shaking it then. Let's try, because I'm trying to do two things at once. And to make a short sound, okay? But, right, guitar, got another instrument here. We played this one last week. So, how am I going to play a long sound on that? So listen again. When does the sound stop? Here we go. Okay, it's just finished. Short sound. Okay, again. That was short, wasn't it? Okay. So, what can we find around the house, okay, to make long and short sounds with? Because you might not, as we've said before, have instruments at home. Well, I found a few. I found a shaker with some rice in it. So I'm going to make a long sound with my shaker now. You ready? Okay, stopped. And a short sound? Okay, so I've got long, short sounds with my shaker. Oh, I love this one. Okay, this one is a metal, I think it's a champagne flute or something. So I'm going to play this one and see if I can make a long sound from it. You ready? And I think this one is going to go on and on and on. Oh, that wasn't so good. That was a little bit short, wasn't it? Let's try another one. Let's try if I hold it like that. That's better. I'll do it again. Okay, it goes on for a little bit long. If I want it really short, I just hold it like that with all my fingers on. And it makes a very short sound, doesn't it? One you definitely probably will have around your house is a bunch of keys. So I'm going to make a long sound with my keys. And a short sound. Okay, so you can use anything around the house. So go and find something, if you haven't got it already, pause your video, go and find something that makes a long sound and a short sound. Really, you want to be able to make both with them. So off you go and pause the video. Okay, so welcome back. Now, of course, if you can't find anything around the house, then you've got your natural instrument, which is your voice. So you can use your voice instead if you haven't been able to find anything. So I can make a long sound with my voice like this, la, or I can make a short sound, la. Okay? We do about long and short sometimes. In phonics, don't we? We talk about short vowels, oh, 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 and we talk about long vowels, oh. Okay, so we've got long and short in there as well. Right, so before you play your instruments, I've got another task for you. I wonder if I asked you to write down what you think a short sound looks like and a long sound looks like. Do you think you could draw that on a piece of paper for me? Okay, so I'll give you a little while. So pause the video if you need some time. We're going to draw. What do you think a short sound looks like? And what do you think a long sound looks like? Okay. Right, well, I asked Rue and Ellie earlier on if they would have a go at this for me. And do you want to see what they did? Well, this was Rue's. And Rue came up with this. And Rue said that he thought that a short sound looked like that. If I was to write it down, it would look like that, a short sound. He thought a long sound would look like that if it was written down. It's a good idea, isn't it? Ellie had a different idea. She thought that a short sound would look like that and a long sound would go on and on and on and on and on and on and on like that. So that was her idea. Okay, so show me your ideas now. Let me see. Oh, very good, very good. I can see one or two of you have got the same idea as I had as well, which I pinched from our phonics, because I thought, well, we already do that in phonics. So I did a short sound looking like that and a long sound to look like that. Okay, so I've written some music for us to play. But before we do that, let's get our instruments up. So pick up your instruments. I'm going to choose mine, which is going to be my tambourine today. Or I could use the piano. Actually, I might change into it in a minute. So could you play a short sound on your tambourine now? I'm going to count you. I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to play a short sound. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And a long sound. 1, 2, 3. Okay, again, a short sound. 1, 2, 3. And a long sound. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, of course, we don't really know when we're playing our long sound, when do we need to stop? So we might have to think about that later, won't we? Right, we're going to play some music then. So we've got our instruments or our voices with us, and let's have a look at the music that I have composed today. So let's have a look. I'm going to have to just move my chair a bit so I can see. So what are we doing? It says we're learning to identify and play, this is our playing bit, long, short sounds. Okay, so the duration of notes. Here's my first piece of music. So let's have a look if I can pin it up without the board falling over. Okay, I'm going to play it on the piano this time. Okay, if I can. I'll go that way, like that. Be double jointed, and I'll do it that way. Okay, are we ready? So, hopefully I'll get the right note. Are we set? After 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's a bit difficult for me to be able to do both at the same time. All right, so we do it again. So it was short, short, long, short, short. Okay, here we go again. Ooh, I'll play down there. I don't like that note. Let's go back up here. Ready? After 3. 1, 2, 3. Well done. Let's try another one. Let's try this one. No, I wonder if you could just tell me now what you can see. So the music should tell you what you need to play. So ready to say it to me? So we've got a... Okay, that's right. You were long, short, long, long. Are we ready? I might change my instrument actually. I think I'm going to go from a rice in a jar. So after 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, well done. And we should have all finished hopefully at the same time there. Shall we try another one? Let's try... Have we done that one? I'm confused now. Confusing myself. Have we done that one? Here we go. Well, if we've done it, we can do it again. Always best to make practice make perfect. Perfect. Ready? After 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think we have done that one already, haven't we? Okay, let's try... Ooh, this one. What's this one say? Well, this is a duet. This is for 2 people to play at the same time. So you might need to get a parent or a brother or sister to help you with this one, because one of you is going to play the black line, and at the same time somebody else is going to play this one. So if you are playing the black line, put your hand up. Okay, right, so you're going to be playing short, 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 long. Put your hand up if you're playing the red line. So you're going to be playing red, 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 red. I didn't mean to say that, did I? I meant short, 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 short. And we're going to do it at the same time. So I'm going to pick a line. I'm going to play the black line. So if you're playing that one, you can play with me. But if you're playing the red line, you've got to start at the same time as me, and hopefully we'll all finish together at the end. You ready? Let's good luck. After 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I wonder how long I had to hold that one down for. Maybe there's a clue in the bottom line. If we're playing those at the same time, they've got 1, 2, 3, 4 short notes to fit in while we play one long one. So I'm just going to write the number 4 above there just to help us. Like that. That means that I'm going to hold that one down for the count of 4, which will give the red team a chance to play those 4 notes. Are we ready? So here we go. I'm going to still stay on black. And red team, you're ready to start. So after 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, hopefully we finished at the same time. I'm going to swap over now. I'm going to play the red team and the black team. Okay, you ready to play the top line? So remember to hold it down for the count of 4 so that we can fit our 4 notes in here. Are you ready? After 3, 1. I shouldn't really say after 3 actually, because we're counting in 4s. So really I should count you in 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to do that because that's better. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Brilliant. Now of course I wasn't able to play both of those at the same time with my instrument here, but you know, on a piano you can do that. And in the music, let me show you the music I've got here. You can see, hopefully if the light's not shining, you can see that some of the notes, these are the long ones that we have to hold down, and then on the top, can you see that I have to play with my right hand all those little notes to fit in the same time it takes to hold that one down. This is what it would sound like. Okay, it would sound a little bit like this. Okay, so can you see there that on a piano I was able to play both at the same time? Right, well I'm going to finish there today, but I think it would be really good fun if you could write some of your music down for me today, and maybe on a piece of paper just compose your own short, long sounds. Send it in, email it in to me, and then I will see if I can play them on the piano or on my guitar. Okay? If you're feeling really, really challenged, really adventurous, you could maybe have a go at writing 2 parts like we did here. Okay, so that I could maybe have a go at playing with both my hands. So that's what I'd like you to do today, is have a go at composing your own music of long and short sounds. You can use these symbols or you can make up your own, that's fine, as long as I know which ones are the long sounds and which ones are the short sounds. Okay, so that's all for today. Have fun, enjoy, and have a lovely, lovely weekend. Bye-bye, and I'll see you Monday. Yes, already. Bye-bye.